Hello folks, since a lot of you liked the video with Obama, I am going to give you two segments. The first is going to be on debunking many claims that are common but not true. The first is that Africans have been in the United States before Columbus, and the false claim that slavery in the United States lasted 400 years. The second segment is going to be some good old Umar dumbar debunking. Enjoy! The first myth is addressed to those who claim that black people were in the United States before Christopher Columbus. The claim is that West Africans sailed to the Americas and influenced the Olmecs. However, this claim is not supported by science or history and is backed only by facial features and a book published in 1975, not any actual hard evidence. The actual scientific consensus on the matter is that the features are actually consistent with the indigenous population, which are not African. Even more, there are no actual artifacts of African origin found among the Olmecs. So when you really think about it, the only thing supporting the myth of Africans always being here in America is hearsay and subjective observations. Even more damning is the fact that no African DNA has been found in tests, and the academic view is that the claim is pseudo-scientific in nature. While we do have one accepted point of contact, it was the Norse, who are European in nature, as Vikings tried to settle there but were driven out. So, if anyone tries to claim that Africans have always been in the United States, ask them to explain the lack of DNA or even culture before the arrival of Columbus. Now, it is time to address the second myth that slavery was over 400 years. Despite what the common myth would tell you, the arrival of African slaves began in 1619 and ended in 1865. That makes it over 300 less years than what many African Americans believe. It is even less if we consider the fact America did not become a nation until 1789, making the U.S. participation in slavery as a country less than a century. The reason for this falsehood started as a commemorative figure and was in reference to legacy and not duration. However, people did not understand the difference in 2019 or even today. Plus, it was centered loosely on the starting era in the Americas, starting in the 1500s in all of the American continents, not just the United States. The bottom line is that slavery in America did not last over 400 years. You might be wondering why these things are important. And the answer is that it is important because knowledge is power. And if you do not wield it to protect yourself, you will find others will use it against you. It is always vital to know truth from lies.
You're going to have to get permission from my wife, and I don't think she's going to give you permission. Neither one of the wives are going to give me permission.
See what I mean? Umar is claiming his two wives would disapprove of what can only be inferred to as sexual intercourse, but he never married anyone. All he did was make a broadcast where he claimed to have married two women, and would later go on to deny his own marriage claims, and now here he is claiming to still be married. That is why you can never just trust someone's words.
By the way, Cardi B and Offset, my African brother and African sister, could you please forward me the phone number to your entertainment lawyer? I am in need of Cardi B and Offset's entertainment attorney because Tasha K will not keep my name out of her mouth. And I know you guys beat her for 4 million. I want to try to beat her for 1 million myself because she keeps slandering my name, doing videos and interviews with all types of thirsty women who I'm not interested in, nor would I ever be interested in. She keeps mentioning my name, keeps slandering my name, and I'm tired of it. So if somebody could please get in contact with Cardi B and Offset, I would like their entertainment attorney's phone number or email address.
Now, let me try to explain this for you guys so you know what he's saying is false. First and foremost, in order to successfully sue a person for defamation, you must do 4 things. Prove the statement of fact was false, meaning a person has to make a statement that was expressing a fact, not an opinion. Then, they have to establish the publication, which a video would count. Third, they have to establish fault. And fourth, they have to prove they suffered damages from what was said.
However, Omar can do none of these things if anything that was said was in fact true, as it is not defamation if what someone said was true, no matter how much you suffered from it. Omar is known to lie, so he is not really going to sue anyone because he has no credibility.
I don't think I can afford them because we're not in the same income bracket. Okay, I don't think I can afford them, but I can at least reach out for a consultation. So if anybody knows Cardi B's and Offset's entertainment lawyer, please forward them to me because I think it's time for me to take Tasha K to court. I love my sister, Tasha K.
You just said you don't have enough money to hire the lawyers, so how are you going to go to court?
I love my sister, Tasha K. You know, I don't know if she's mad at me because I didn't grant her interview request. I don't know if she's mad at me because I didn't grant her interview request.
There was no video request on her part. Furthermore, Miss K actually denies it herself, and there is no evidence that such a request ever existed. She claims Umar is the one who asked for it. That may be hearsay, but when it comes to integrity of character, Umar has far less credibility than Miss K, especially when you consider Umar is both threatening to sue her while also claiming to love her, which is stupid.
I'm talking to my Haitian Africans right now. A couple weeks ago, Tasha K interviewed a Haitian sister, and this Haitian sister did a quote-unquote tell-all interview about your brother, Dr. Umar. And guess what? It was filled with nonsense and lies. And guess what I'm going to have to do, Sister Guerlain? When Tasha K drops this trifling interview filled with lies, I'm going to have to expose this Haitian sister for trying to defame my character. I'm going to go live on the internet, Sister Guerlain. I'm telling you this because I love my Haitian sisters. We all Africans. I love you and I love the Haitian people. But I want all my Haitians to know that I was violated by a Haitian sister who I respect. I was violated by a Haitian sister who I respect, and she went behind my back and dogged me out because she could not have me.
Okay, Omar, since I am Mr. Judge, I am going to look at this objectively and fairly. It is true that, as far as personal claims go, we cannot verify them. That means the claims of you having a white wife in hiding cannot be verified as true or false because the issue is purely a matter of opinion. I do also have to agree that saying you are not a doctor was misleading, as you do hold a PhD. However, you are not licensed to practice psychology, and therefore you are not a real licensed practicing doctor despite having the education of one. Nevertheless, you have been caught in fraudulent activity since your bank accounts were frozen last year and lied about your late fees and nonprofit status. So, not all the claims made against you are without merit.
Went behind my back and dogged me out because she could not have me. I never had sexual relations with the woman. I was never alone with the woman. I never had sexual relations with the woman. I was never alone with the woman. But she went on Tasha K. I did not watch the interview. I was sent clips of the interview. I was told she contacted Tasha K. Tasha K is going to drop the interview. So I want all my Haitian family to know right now, I am not attacking my Haitian family. I love my Haitian family. I will die for my Haitian family. I love my Haitian queens. But when this thirsty thought drops this interview with Tasha K, I'm going to bury her ass with the truth.
Dr. Dumbar, just stop it. You are not willing to die for anyone because you are a narcissist who has literally claimed everything revolves around you. Also, why would you call her a thought if you never had sexual relations? Isn't a thought the ghetto slang for a disloyal girlfriend?
I don't know what made her pregnant ass go to Tasha K and do an interview on me and try to slander my name because I didn't let her play wifey in the fashion show of the FDMG festival. I didn't let her play wifey in the fashion show of the FDMG festival. I didn't let her play wifey in the fashion show of the FDMG festival. So she got mad and she ran to Tasha K and did a whole interview full of lies. Well, guess what?
Well, speaking of lies, there never has been an FDMG festival. All you did was promote it and then cancel it.
So I very much doubt this woman was mad about an event that never occurred.
I got the truth. And I'ma bury your ass, and you know who I'm talking to, woman. The last thing you should have did was ran your ass to Tasha K. When that interview dropped, I'ma bury your ass with the truth. Don't you ever in your life try to tear me down, because I don't want you. Your ass was married and your ass was pregnant, and you had no business wiping the sweat off my face in the FDMG gym that day. You had no business wiping the sweat off my face in the FDMG gym that day.
Oh, I thought you said you were never alone with her, and now she was close enough to wipe the sweat of your forehead? Clearly, you had relations with the woman since she was permitted physical contact, and you describe her as a thought that betrayed you.
Was married and you didn't even say nothing, and you was pregnant and you didn't even say nothing, and you ran your funky ass to Tasha K, and as soon as Tasha K dropped that interview you did, because I ain't gonna even watch it till it dropped. I'm not even gonna watch it till it dropped. But when
Umar dumbass bar, you literally said you watched clips of the interview, yet now you say you won't watch it till it is released. Does lying come as naturally to you as you breathe, or is your memory just that fucking bad? Most people can remember what they say 5 minutes after they say it. Why can't you?
it dropped, I'ma bury your ass intellectually. Don't you ever come for me. I'ma bury that ass. So brothers and sisters, on that note, I'm trying to stay scandal free. I'm trying to stay scandal free.
The fuck do you mean you are trying to be scandal free? Dude, you've been involved in scandals for as long as you've been on the internet. If it's not making racist rants and promoting racial conflict, you are involved in some sort of money scam or sex scandal. Do not come to us after over 15 years of getting exposed over bullshit that you aren't responsible. There is no trying to avoid a scandal. You either be honest and have nothing to hide, or you are a liar with skeletons in your closet.
I'm not sweating. I'm dry, brother. All you see is African sunshine. All you see, I try to stay scandal free, but I'm not going to make the mistake I made with the conscious stripper. I'm not going to make the mistake I made with Miss COINTELHO. I'm not going to make the mistake I made with Kim Ringgold and stay quiet. I'm not staying quiet no more. Any female who comes out and think they're going to damage my reputation, damage my credibility while I'm trying to build a school for black children because you didn't get what you want from me with your fat, pregnant, married ass, I'ma expose your ass. The last thing you should have done was ran to Tasha K, sweetheart.
I know you think you're really saying something, but you're repeating half your words like a dummy. First of all, she doesn't give a shit about what you're going to say. No one will believe you anyway except for clowns like yourself. Secondly, not every woman who speaks out against you, which is about 4 at this point, is going to be pregnant. It would actually make you look even more guilty if they were. Ha ha.
Guess you raising money to take care of that baby. I guess you need some extra money to take care of that baby. I guess you trying to use me as a vehicle to drive some money and attention to your thirsty ass struggle streaming YouTube page. But you picked the wrong one, sweetheart. You picked the wrong one, sweetheart.
I agree. She did pick the wrong one. She chose a lying, nearly 60-year-old scammer and wasted her time and money on you. Anyone who picks Umar as a person to hang with has indeed picked a very wrong and stupid one.
I'm going to get that ass. Y'all watch the interview, and after y'all watch the interview, I'm going to go live, and I'm a King Kong her ass. I love my Haitians. We family. This is not me versus no, I love my Haitians. This is one sister who just so happens to be Haitian. One sister, one thirsty, pregnant, married woman who tried to sit on my Shango stick. One thirsty, married, pregnant woman who didn't tell me she was married, didn't tell me she was pregnant, but I didn't touch her. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, Lord. Thank my ancestors. Ancestors, thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. I didn't touch her. And she still went to Tasha K with no story at all. You only seen me 5 times in your whole life, but you went to Tasha K. I'ma bury that ass.
So, you didn't know she was married and you did not know she was pregnant, but we're supposed to believe you, the non-married, multiple baby mama deadbeat dad, did not in fact touch her. I highly doubt it. Especially since you try to intentionally date women who are married, telling them husbands to back off if she wants it. That is just not believable at fucking all. Nevertheless, guys, that is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.